what's up? Welcome to another special episode of the Mylo Mansion Podcast, ADE special with some friends. Let's do a round of introductions. Probably familiar face to you guys. Julian, Jordan, Retrovision, and maybe some more unfamiliar faces.
Maybe.
Jeffrey Lenz, let's hear something about you.
Well, about me, I've been around for some time now. So it's been, I think, for 12 years now in this industry. But started out as a artist in the name Alpha Rock. And after that, I went on to become an A&R at Music Allstars Publishing, which is like the daughter company of Spinnin'. And then after that, I became the A&R of Spinnin' Records. And right now, I just started, like 6 months ago, I started my own company called Triumph Studio, where I help develop artists on the publishing side, on the management side, on pretty much every side that is possible.
Sick.
So that's me.
And then my beautiful publisher, Stephanie Mcguire.
Hello.
Let's hear it.
So I'm also around in the music industry for 12 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Same. I started as a tour manager for a DJ called Lady B, which was also my best friend. Started becoming her manager as well. After that, I started managing the Nervo Twins with a few others.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And so after management, a publishing company called up and they were like, hey, do you want to come work with us in publishing? And that's 5 years ago. And now I work at CTM as an A&R manager, representing just the Mylo, but also Julian, Jordan, and working closely together to get good songs for you guys.
So we have two publishers at the table, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah, kind of. We do, yeah.
I was supposed to keep this order of business that I have here, but
All right.
as we now get into publishing, I just wanted to like dive in a little bit. Personally, I don't know how that was for you guys, but when I first started like making music and whatever, publishing was literally abracadabra to me. Like,
Yeah,
it didn't
same.
mean anything.
It still is.
It still is.
Yeah.
For me as well.
Super mysterious.
Well, to be honest, sometimes for us as well. Like it's where it comes from. It's like very vague and out of this time, like the rules and the why it's been set up, etc. So, but it's big more current nowadays. But you know, it's still very vague for other people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to sketch a little picture, like when you make a song, there's producers involved, and if it's like a song with like vocals, but also like melodies in general, there's publishing involved. And that doesn't always have to be like the same people. Like you get in the studio with people and you write the top line, write melodies, and then you go into the studio and like actually produce the song. But I just kind of wanted to like explain like the master side of things, which labels do, and then what you do is the song, the writing, whatever, and all the rights that come with that, and which is still like a bit abracadabra.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically all the melodies that are being written is like the publishing side of it. And so it's like the vocal melodies and the instrumental melodies, but also the arrangement is a type of thing that goes into the negotiation with the publishing split. So there are, like you said, two different sides to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's like a kind of a side that a lot of people really forget about, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that was when I first put out Bouncy Bob. All of a sudden, publishers were like interested into like signing that song, and I was like, I don't know.
Probably because it got some radio coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, probably.
For me, it took actually some time, and then once I got the Jonas Blue Collab, I remember I got like in touch with some publishers, and then some people wanted to sign me, and I was, what is that? What do they do?
Yeah.
Why do I need this? I'm already like, I signed the song to label. Why do I need publisher?
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just two different rights, two different income streams.
No, I kind of get it, but like whenever I'm trying to explain this to my girlfriend, I'm like,
Where do you start?
Difficult
Yeah,
to
exactly.
explain.
Yeah.
Same for us still. When I'm on a birthday with friends and they were like, what do you do?
yeah.
And then I start explaining for an hour because I can talk about my job for days. And then at the end of my explanation, like, oh, so you're manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's what it got to.
I'm not, no.
Kinda.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's something way different than
Yeah,
artist management
true.
or something else.
The way
But
we earn is different.
It's way different, yeah. And you just said like you are a producer, you go in the studio and then you produce, but that's a master thing.
Yeah.
That's like terms
Yeah.
you use for master. For publishing, we'll also say composer.
Yeah.
So you compose the music or you're a songwriter with the lyrics.
Yeah.
So those are two different things.
Yeah.
A producer does the master, the composer does the melody or makes a song. They can be the same person,
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's different revenue streams.
Crazy.
Crazy. Still crazy,
Making
huh?
a little bit sense.
Yeah.
Making a little bit sense.
A little bit.
So ADE, we're in the middle of ADE. That's why we're all here. Probably when you guys are listening to this, it's past ADE, and we'll probably all be in bed crying.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
already in bed crying this morning.
Yeah, we're all looking very fresh at the table.
No, we don't.
It's the first day. Well, it's second day.
Second day.
Again,
Well, third day.
we're
maybe.
confused the
Yeah.
whole time.
You have to do it
It's
right.
another day.
It's just 1 week a year. We have to do it right.
So when does AD actually start for you guys?
Tuesday, Monday.
Sunday, yeah.
Monday go to dinner and Tuesday's DLP party.
Yeah,
And that's like the
exactly.
kickoff.
Yeah.
DLP party.
Yeah, I tried to get you on board, but you're
No,
not
no,
going.
no.
No,
I stay
no.
far away from
Yeah.
that one. I know
Every sensible man stays away from
all
it.
the
Oh,
people
man.
that go there are literally
Cool
have
people.
a rough
Yeah.
week. the whole
Rough start
time.
at least. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I'm
That's
just
why I'm
being
having a
smart,
rough week.
sensible
that's why
man.
you're feeling the way
Yeah.
you're feeling was like.
You have to be
Ah,
wise.
now
You-
it makes sense. Why I feel like I feel.
So ADE, what does ADE mean to you guys?
Amsterdam dance event.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Good to meet
Julian.
you.
I love it.
Wow, Julian. That's
That's
so.
it. Next question, please.
Next.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Thank you. That was
That's
Mylo
it.
Mansion.
Mic drop.
Yeah, you want me to drop this thing? No. All right.
No, I think ADE is a beautiful week full of like literally dance music, but also like people like in the industry. Everyone comes together. Yeah, there's not a lot of weeks like this where everyone is in the same place. I think Miami Music Week is also something like it. But for me, it's also home. Amsterdam, it's where I live, and it's a very productive week because you can see everyone from out of like all over the world, like bookers, promoters, other DJs, and everyone has their own party. You also have your own party this
Yeah.
week.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a really nice event, and we're doing this podcast with all interesting people. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fun. It feels always like a big family
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
together.
I always feel like I know a lot of people in the industry until I get to take my pass on the what is it, the Tuesday morning. I feel like, whoa, who are all those people? in the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
business as
crazy.
I am, but I don't know them. It's kind of crazy how far the industry stretches. You
Yeah.
know? That's kind of.
I mean, in general, when you think about it, it's so crazy that like, just, I mean, obviously music is like the main thing, and like it's crazy that just a couple people, like hundreds of people, making songs,
Yeah.
brings together like all these
Yeah,
people.
man.
Yeah.
100%.
It's insane. Like
Yeah.
just a bunch of guys behind the computers
Yeah.
making songs.
It has gotten so big, man. It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, what the internet can do, huh?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
What does it mean for you?
Amsterdam drinking event.
Ah, that's why.
Ah, no, is that the cue?
Oh no, hell no.
There's shots on the table.
There-
Yeah.
For the people
If you're
listening.
listening to this,
We
yeah.
have
They're as
actually,
green
I want
as
to pitch
Shrek.
an idea.
Oh shit.
If you guys have ever heard about hot ones,
Oh,
shot ones.
shot once. Well, you thought about this. Oh, shit.
Let's
Like
get
a
it.
great name. Shot one. Oh my god.
You know, you start out with like, I don't know, 3%, like
Ah.
girly drink,
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
all the
okay.
way up to like, I know, 80%
No,
rum.
No way.
I already
You
tried
done
that,
that?
once, but it's
Really?
terrible. Yeah, a friend of mine has this thing, we call it like the sugar. It's basically sugar with basil inside. He has it like melted, and we just take a sugar, and the sugar is like full of alcohol,
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
straight alcohol, maybe 90% or something
way.
like that.
Oh, wow.
And he can actually start a fire with that.
Yeah,
No.
Like
exactly.
he used to like just take some and then he can just like throw fire.
But can you actually drink that, or like doesn't it like
Well,
burn you
on
or
the sugar
something?
it's alright.
Yeah.
Right.
Like on the sugar, if you drink it straight, that happened to me. It's a bit
No.
different, but it's actually like it's
Oh, yeah,
alright
yeah.
than I thought.
Mate, oh
You
my
probably
God.
can start.
Where
a car
do you
with
do
it.
this?
At home. I live in the south of France.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's
You would have a
actually-
cheap night out if you do that. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 2 centiliters, you're done.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
You guys also have absinthe. I don't get
Yeah.
it.
Oh man,
Is this
I
absinthe?
thought it was absinthe,
Yeah,
but
that
yes.
could be. That could
we
be.
are not sure
It
what
could
this
be
is.
absinthe.
I'm home.
We do not condone this.
I'm home.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
should we just get it over with and then
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
Yeah.
great.
Oh my god.
we get into
Oh.
serious subjects?
Yeah, I got a
My
Call of
hand
Duty-
is shaking while grabbing a shot. Right
I
now.
got a Call of Duty tournament right after this.
Oh,
Amazing.
We'll be helpful. We'll be
If you win, it's because of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you lose-
I played Call of Duty under influence so many times.
Well,
Cheers,
to
guys.
ADE, guys.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
it's
scared. Is it is horrible?
I thought it was going to be sweet, but it's not.
It's like
It's just-
it's minty.
Yeah.
It's like toothpaste with alcohol.
Oh yeah, I hate it.
The mouthwash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
no.
Feels good.
Please zoom in on Stephanie.
Can you remind me next time when Justin Mylo invites me
I mean, what
to
did
go
you
to a
expect?
The
podcast?
great drinking
It's Chupitos
podcast.
Club as
Oh,
well. Like.
What did you expect?
It's like brushing my teeth with alcohol.
What did you expect?
Amazing.
Thank you.
What time is it? Well, it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, we can do this.
Do you guys have like lunch already or something?
Yeah, I did.
I did McDonald's.
Dude, if I go into the Chupitos Club, 100% that I'm having lunch before I
Yeah.
eat something, man.
I didn't eat
100%.
anything,
Oh.
so I'm gonna die. Like, after this one,
Yeah.
I'm straight gonna die.
Exactly.
I didn't eat
Best of
anything.
luck with that, though.
Okay, guys, let's get serious again.
Yes,
All right, I'll try.
let's go.
No, I wanted to jump into Jeffrey a little bit. As I know that you've DJ'd. What was the song again? Fall.
Yeah, yeah.
Still
From
love that
Amsterdam with
song.
Love.
Yeah, from Amsterdam with Love.
True.
Oh, I love
Still a
that one.
sick song.
Yeah, thanks.
What made you decide to stop DJing?
Well, great question. I didn't really think that it was a decision to stop DJing necessarily, but I just was at a point in my career where I just needed to start make more money, and I wasn't able to live off myself comfortably enough to uphold it, and
Yeah.
loan the money from my parents, etc. So I just wanted to make some money on the side as well, and I thought like, all right, what else can I do? And then I ran into this job offer at Music Houses Publishing, and they said to me like, yeah, of course you are able to do like DJing and be an artist on the side, but this needs to be your main priority because this industry is pretty small. If you are doing, like nowadays it's more common that you do multiple things, but like 5-6 years ago it wasn't that obvious that you was an A&R and you were like a full-time artist or something, so like slowly and steadily I turned a bit more towards the A&R side because I felt like there was so much to learn for me on
Yeah.
that side, and I'm actually really happy that I did that because I got to learn and to understand the business way more, and now because before that I was just doing whatever I thought was best, but I didn't know what I was doing, man. I didn't know at all. So I was happy that I got this opportunity to learn to understand a little bit more.
Any regrets?
Any regrets though, like if I sometimes still DJ like in Amsterdam or at friend's party or whatever, and it's still the best thing out there. So sometimes I'm like, shit, shouldn't I like pursued this and really stick with it, because I see a lot of friends that actually stick with it. They break through, and like I know basically all of you guys from that period.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys made
Yeah.
it, So
We had a song together.
yeah, exactly. We
Actually.
had a song together
Yeah.
as well.
No way.
How long
And
ago?
we made like
That's
I was
long
in class
ago.
with
I
you.
don't know.
We were classmates.
Yeah.
What?
At the
Really?
At the Herman Brood.
Herman Brood Academy.
No way.
Yeah.
So
we
you go
were
way back.
We go way back.
Yeah, 100%.
Crazy.
Yeah.
10
And you did a
years
show in New York recently, right?
Yeah, that was like the comeback of
Amazing,
the comeback
amazing.
And the last.
and the last
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
exactly.
The farewell show and the
Exactly,
comeback
yeah.
show in one.
It was very cool to be able to play those kind of tunes again and to play for a crowd, etc. So that's
Amazing.
Yeah, man, it's lovely. So regrets wise, that's
Yeah.
something I think of sometimes. It's still somewhere in my blood, and I might be making some music again and be releasing it. So we'll see what the future brings.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I still love it. Producing songs and then playing it out for crowds. I think it's honestly the best job out there. It comes with a lot of downsides as well, but I mean, when you're up there on the stage playing
It's
your
so
own
fun,
song,
yeah.
oh my god, it's
Yeah,
nothing comes close to it.
Nothing comes close.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about stopping?
Actually,
Ever?
well, once actually, when I was starting off, I was about to quit because I needed to do some studies, and my parents really wanted me to study. So I was about to quit, and I met the guy, which is my best friend actually, and he told me like, no, you can't quit, you can't do it now. Like, just you got talent, you got to do something. And it was at that point where I actually switched to Ableton at the same time because of that guy, and I just kept making music. I got kicked out of school. And just, I started working at McDonald's, and I was making music at the same time, like on the evening and stuff. And it just started out like better and better and better. And so, yeah, basically that was
Sick,
the point where I almost quit.
That's
and,
the struggle.
Oh.
Like it was literally like a yes, no, shall I
Yeah.
quit?
Ugh,
And
glad you didn't.
Yeah,
yeah, I didn't.
give that guy a raise.
Yeah.
Oh, for real, like for real. I actually came to his place like 2 days ago. I went to his place.
Yeah.
I drove like 10 hours to get in Belgium and to surprise him.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
nice.
I'm trying to give something back.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is the only thing I can. I'm not good in anything else.
Yeah.
If you will put me behind in an office or something, I think I will ruin the whole company.
I think you should actually you could actually become a comedian. You
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
can. Yeah, you can. 100%.
Probably.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Like,
to be
practical
honest,
jokes.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really think about it. Of course, there's like times where you think like, okay, am I gonna do this for the rest of my life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, of course, we grow older, luckily. But
do you still have the same dreams as did you did like 10 years ago? Is it 10 years ago? Yeah, pretty much. Or did it
no, but I
change?
I never had a dream of becoming like the biggest DJ or
Okay.
becoming like.
Yeah.
I actually it happened to me
Yeah.
because I was making music and all of a sudden like songs.
Yeah, you blew up.
Yeah,
You were
like
the
got
pretty much the
viral,
First one that blew up.
and I didn't really have like a vision. I didn't want to be like a big DJ. I wanted to be like I wanted to be a radio DJ in the beginning.
No way.
Yeah, and then I started playing music, playing shows, and it all like happened to me. And it's also because I was pretty young. I was 15.
Yeah, dude. You were
So
young.
life was not that serious back then. I didn't have like career goals back then. I
15.
didn't think about
No.
life in a serious way.
Yeah.
I don't have to, but it's funny how it goes. Like
Yeah.
if I think like, am I going to do like a different job or something else?
Is that frightening you to think about that?
No, but I think I will always be in music.
Yeah.
You know,
Would you
like-
consider working as an A&R or
Come
running
join
a-
us. Come to join
Come to the dark side, baby. Come to the dark
side.
side. I think you could be a great A&R. You're not a corporate guy. That's the
No,
thing.
no. You know what I think? Like, I will always play music. I will always love what I'm doing, make music, and I think the best thing you can do is guide other people.
Yeah.
So that's something I think like in the future I would like to guide like young, upcoming talents
Yeah, man.
where I can see myself as a young producer DJ and have the you know
100%.
share some
Sure,
knowledge.
yeah.
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 It's crazy to think that like we're slowly getting to that point
Oh yeah.
where we are like becoming the old guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
and
The
like
oldies.
guiding the younger guys.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
for
want to
me,
think about it.
I still feel like we're like
21.
Yeah, same.
well maybe even younger.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Crazy.
For sure.
18-year-old guys that like just came into the industry and like had this random song we made in our bedroom.
Crazy.
And all of a sudden we were like playing big crowds and
Yeah.
stuff.
But to be honest, I don't really see a lot of really young
No.
DJs coming up.
It's
No.
quite you
Well-
sometimes see like videos of like 13-year-old guys and
Yeah.
they're playing on TikTok, etc.
It's like a one time.
Yeah.
But it's not like like when I started
it's
with
not the same.
Martijn.
True.
We were like the young guys.
Yeah.
You as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were like 17, 16,
Yeah.
and you were like,
We,
blowing
we
up.
couldn't even drink legally,
No.
and we were making
Legally, yeah.
club music.
Yeah, that's right.
I got kicked out of the club in Vegas. I had to play my show, and then
And
they
then-
escorted me back to the hotel
No
room
way.
because
Yeah.
I was
Crazy.
under 21.
Same
Yeah,
here.
you're not
Yeah,
allowed.
right? Yeah.
I played the pool party, and then like after I had to leave, and I could literally see the pool party from my hotel.
No
Oh,
way. That's so sad.
I remember like doing alcohol in the bottles of water,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
and
Smart.
like get it into the room and just drink it.
Tricky. Nice one. Yeah.
Rock and roll, Julian.
I broke the law, guys. I broke the law.
Nice.
Arrest me, arrest me.
Yeah.
I said too loud. It's like for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel in general like kids nowadays, like when we were young, everyone wanted to be like a DJ and a producer. Now I feel like if you go to like a high school, like everyone wants to be like an influencer, like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
Yeah.
YouTuber, or like. I feel like we're not in
not
fashion
sexy
We're not
anymore.
cool.
We're not cool anymore.
No.
Yeah.
They're used to it by now. But I still think, because I just had a conversation with the guys from the Herman Boot Academy, and they still get so many
Insane,
replies
they
on-
buy, like
yeah.
insane amount.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still
It is
it's still
still-
big, but it might not be out there that much
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's an old story, maybe a bit. But I
Yeah.
still do think that a lot of kids want to do this profession still.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Hopefully for the future.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
our
exactly.
industry.
I think after your generation, it like blew up with all
Yeah.
the schools and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's so many
People
different
wanted to be
schools,
DJs,
yeah.
and now that's oversaturated and not
Yeah, 100%.
like unique and cool people
Yeah.
are really popping and blowing up.
yeah,
Because there's so many talents. Well, not really talent, but a
Yeah.
lot of people are doing it.
yeah.
Because you guys are the examples
Yeah.
for them
Yeah, true.
for the last
No pressure.
10
Yeah, still
years,
feels unreal
15
for me,
years.
like, to
Yeah.
be an example for someone.
Yeah, right?
I feel like a
Can
beginner.
imagine.
Like I really feel like a beginner all the time. I don't feel like I'm.
I mean, especially for
oh,
you,
yeah.
I feel like you have like a pretty big community
Yeah.
with like
Yeah, but still,
producers,
I feel
like, and
I
with
still
all the
feel like I'm,
tutorials and things you do.
yeah, I still feel like I feel like I'm no one, and
Wow.
I don't think I will ever feel like I will be someone like
But it's
Even-
humbling. It's good that you have that in a way.
But in
I
a
think.
good way or in
Yeah.
a bad way?
Yeah.
No, I think in a good way, but like at the same time, like if I ever get like super popular at some point, like even like
You
as a
are.
pop
You
artist-
are.
You are, brother. You have your
You
own
are
party at
pretty-
ADE.
Well,
And it's sold
Yeah.
out.
You're just
still,
humble. You're
yeah,
humble.
I feel
yeah.
like I'm part of those people, and I'm not like
Yeah.
above
Yeah.
them. I don't want to
No.
be above them.
No.
I
That's
want
Never,
to be in the
never.
middle of
Never
them.
change that. Never
Yeah.
change that.
True.
That's good.
And yeah, I ever feel like I'm a beginner. Like I ever feel like, oh, yeah, I'm going to AD. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop some demos to some label.
Yeah, you do that.
Even if
Yeah.
I don't really need to, because
No.
like I can get just a contact.
That's
with
so
them.
cool.
But
That's really
still,
cool.
Like I'm always in my mind. I'm always thinking like this.
But it's fun as well to go into AD with that thought.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of opportunities could arise from
Exactly,
this?
yeah.
You know, yeah, for sure.
But actually, there's plenty of stuff happening randomly. Like yesterday, I was just eating sushis, and there's a guy Retrovision, and then that guy came to me, and he was a promoter from China. He said, "Oh, I didn't book you yet, but I want to book you." Blah blah blah.
Oh,
Boom.
I was
Amazing.
like, "Yo, this is
Boom.
like a free
Perfect.
bookings." I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I just eat sushi. Someone wants to book me." I
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
"What is happening?"
Do that
That's-
more often. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
and-
all what AD is about.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
exact moment. You just come across
Business goes
people.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
really.
it's so crazy. Like I feel like I want 80 like the whole year. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You need
whoa, whoa,
promoters.
whoa, whoa.
not just drink.
I'm not sure if she agrees.
No, I love having it for 1 week and then it's done and I can prepare for the next one.
yeah, exactly.
Whew, I would die.
For the whole year.
No way.
Yeah, that's ambitious.
That is
Very
ambitious.
Or like twice a year. That would
Twice
be
a year, that-
we,
okay,
we can
twice.
meet at that.
Twice
yeah.
a year,
But we
maybe a
have
less
my-
expensive one. You know, like
Yeah,
it
you-
is so
you're
expensive all the
Oh,
time.
yeah. We are lucky that we live in Amsterdam. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to drive
Absolutely.
13 hours to get there, but
Oh, yeah.
because I was bringing
shit.
merch with me, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to drive.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, bro.
I
Well,
cancelled
when are
my-
you driving back?
Well, I'm actually driving back slowly because I have a gig in Belgium. So
Okay.
we'll go
Ah,
to like
nice.
Walibi Holland
Oh.
with my
Oh, cool.
girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
we'll go to Belgium. Then
Don't
we'll
do
go
that
to
when you're hangover.
No,
Don't
no,
do that.
don't do it.
The roller coasters.
Well,
is the
that's gonna be
worst.
right after his party,
Good luck.
and it's here.
Have fun with that.
Oh no.
So
Amazing.
we'll probably be dead.
Yeah.
Is it here,
Oh,
by the
no,
way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is here.
Okay.
That's good.
Good luck,
Nothing
bro.
I've done.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Are you coming?
To the
you
party?
are.
Oh,
Yes,
of
you
course.
are.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you are.
It's the
Yes, you
ADE
will.
It's
It's
like
the closing.
it's the
It's the
unofficial
closing, yeah.
ADE closing.
Of
Alright.
course.
I'll be shaking for the whole day on the couch, but after that, I'll be coming.
Great.
I promise you
Great.
that. All right.
I wanted to tap into what you were saying actually about like being able to like support yourself, making music and like being an artist. And also I feel like that's also maybe a little part where like a publisher can come in.
Mm-hmm.
What's the smile?
No, you sound like
No,
no,
but
big money bag of a publishing. Yeah.
No, I mean I don't want to say the big money bag, but I feel like a publisher is also partially there to like help you
Invest,
invest a little bit and help you support yourself so you're able to like fully put all your time into writing and creating songs.
Yeah.
But that's, I feel like that's a lot of times underestimated. Like people see DJs playing gigs and like starting to get a bit of shows and instantly people are thinking like, oh, that guy's making hundreds of thousands of euros and like he's like making the big money.
Yeah.
I wish.
No.
But that's also social media, you know. That's
Yeah, of course.
the way you portray yourself towards the world. Like you're super successful, obviously, and most of us and you guys are. But you know, making money wise, it's not always like that.
No,
for sure. That's
it's,
why
it's not always. I
it's
mean,
expensive to be a DJ producer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
really
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Once you make real money, it takes the time. You need to invest first in your career
So
for
many
years
guys.
and years
Yeah.
and
That
years.
hustle that you are talking about. I mean, I think it is pretty normal that every artist has that part where you're like, dude, I'm going to
done.
stop. This is
Yeah.
just not working. And if you pursue that, then you will be able to get some good stuff out.
I was quite sure about it. It's just like I had this time where my parents really want me to pose it. So I kind of wanted to pose it more than stop it because I know I was made for this and I always wanted to do this, like even since I was a child.
Yeah.
And so, there was this time where I was working and then I was starting to earn some money from my music, but it was like $400 per month.
Yeah.
So it's still quite some money, but I couldn't leave by my own.
No,
So
exactly.
it just took time.
Yeah,
But then at some point I managed to like, okay, now I can rent an apartment, I can pay my car, I can do this kind of stuff, which
man.
it should be normal when you're working, but not for an artist.
No.
It's just random, like
You guys should be really proud of yourself that you're able to uphold yourself
Yeah.
and be able to make money with this because it is very hard.
yeah.
There are
Definitely.
so many people trying to do this but don't make it.
Also to keep making money over the years.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Stay
Have
relevant.
a steady
Stay
revenue.
relevant.
Yeah.
Super hard, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
True.
No, but in terms of the
Yeah, true. Sad, but true.
Thank you.
no, but in terms of the publishing, like a lot of people do see the publisher as a bank,
True.
and primarily as a bank.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you're saying, it's true. We
You're
do-
actually a banker.
yeah, exactly.
Very corporate.
I don't
very
make enough
corporate
money as
bank.
being a banker though.
I mean, it is kind of with like all the rights that are getting
Yeah.
sold and whatever. It's becoming like
Yeah.
an what's the word like stocks basically.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
coming.
Yeah,
becoming
somewhat
a-
like that. Yeah. But I do think also that having look at the creative part as well, because I think that it's undersnowed a little bit and people think like, I just need to make money, otherwise why would I do a publishing deal? But I think that if you have the right connection with the A&Rs, they can actually contribute a lot to your career, and that's evenly as important as making that advance and getting that advance, because in the end it's your own money. You have to make it back.
Yeah,
So
of course.
it's not free money or anything.
So
So
something I noticed after getting an event.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah,
I was
like
like,
you need to
how
recoup
do I
it.
make this back now?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But,
it's a loan. It's
yeah.
a low risk loan. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It is the cheapest loan out
It's
there.
the cheapest loan.
Yeah.
You don't pay
True.
No.
any interest.
No.
And if you decide to stop making music tomorrow, you don't have to pay it back.
No.
For real.
True as well.
If you don't want to
I
make
mean,
music,
I won't
just
stop,
get.
but I didn't
Yeah.
know about this.
That's the risk of the
But that's the
publishing.
risk of a
Oh,
publisher.
okay.
So we invest in you. We give you money so you can
Yeah.
go on for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And then we hope you're going to make music for 4
Yeah.
years and
Even longer.
be very
Yeah.
successful. But it's not a given.
No.
You could stop. You could do something happens. Pandemic could happen. Whatever. So, but it is a low risk loan. That's what it is.
And it's also like an incentive for a publisher to work hard on your career to make sure that money is getting paid back as well. So it's
Yes,
like beneficial for
absolutely.
everyone, I guess.
yeah, it just gives you the room for like just be focused on making music.
Yeah, exactly.
And not be stressed about paying bills. And because like the income stream from publishing is very, very slow.
Yeah.
It takes about 1.5 years to get money, and overseas it takes about 2
yeah.
years. It's getting faster and faster, and we are also developing like systems with our publisher to get the revenue faster in. But still, it's so slow. So
Yeah,
that's why
it's
we're
super
giving
slow.
advances.
Exactly.
So you can just be creative and not really worry about anything.
Yeah.
But I believe what you're saying, if people would know what a publisher can do for you, like everything, advance, administration and creative and sync as well, like that's part of create.
Also very
If you
important.
tap in all of those departments, they can literally change your career.
100%.
But a lot of people just don't know how to tap in it.
No.
Like they don't know how to, maybe because it's vague for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I get that. I mean,
Absolutely. I get that as well.
but still, it's like an extension of your management
Yeah.
branch, and they could help. Like with, they most of the times have a different kind of network than the managers have, or like the A&Rs of the labels have. So it's like a good addition to your team to have a publisher on your side, especially nowadays when vocals are becoming more and more important. Having a publisher on your side is definitely beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, for me, especially like creative, like so many sessions that we like set up, and like I came into the studio like no expectations. I'm sure we all have had like sessions where you kind of like, oh, you have a session with this and this person, and you kind of have no idea what you're getting into, and like it's totally random. And then like after that one day, you leave the studio and you're like, you just actually made friendships with people.
Exactly.
True, yeah.
And being creative, man, it's
It's like you're so hyped to like, we have to do this more often in the future, and like sometimes after a week of studio sessions, writing camps, I'm like, can we just like extend it for like another 2 weeks?
That's really funny. So you just said like playing your own song in a crowd is the best feeling in the world. For me as an A&R, the best feeling in the world is once I introduce you to a songwriter and I realize in a year's time you're still working with that person and you have
That's
a
dope,
close
yeah.
friendship and you have multiple songs coming out. I'm like, that's like the top of the notch for me. Like, that's so cool.
But Jeffrey, remember we had the on Herman Brood on our school. We had literally a writing camp every day.
Yeah.
It was basically
That's crazy.
we had this class called Studio. Was it called Studio? No, it was Booth something.
Yeah.
And we had like all of these booths, like studio booths, small booths,
Yeah.
in like one big area, and you could just walk into another producer. He was making hip hop, he was making trance, he was making
dope.
techno.
Thinking back of that time, that was pretty much the happiest time I've had in music, I think. Just walking into each other's booths, just sitting there like, what are you making, man? How do you make that synth? And then you learn of each other, and that's actually the best education there is.
Yeah, we had so many different styles and genres on.
Yeah.
I
It was the
was
longest
cool.
writing camp that we've had.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
That's sick, actually.
That is sick.
I didn't know that was
rappers,
like
everyone.
every genre. Like I thought it was all about dance music. Like
No.
no, every genre.
No,
Yeah,
it actually started with hip hop.
yeah.
Okay.
And there are a lot of bands as well.
No,
there.
and they have different modules like songwriting and
it
it's-
branched out.
yeah,
So they
it's
have
really
management
big.
now as well.
I wish we had something similar in France because we don't.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we
great.
don't have anything in France, and we have like some small schools, but they're not like related like to production. Like we have very few schools that does a little bit of production. in
Yeah.
France.
there is one coming. The Wisselwoord Academy is starting in France.
In France?
Yes, they
Oh,
are.
really?
Nice.
They are. They're expanding to Italy. They just started in Estonia and they're coming to Paris as well,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
London.
Yeah.
And they are doing a
sick.
very good
Yeah,
job.
Wisselwoord is great. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
Are you teaching there as well?
No,
No, not yet.
so not that great, but no.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like what I sometimes really miss, at least for myself and like my daily life in the studio. I do have like some friends that just come like randomly hang out in the studio that aren't like really producers, but they are like involved with music and stuff. But even just having someone in the studio there and just being able to like, bounce off each other and like, oh, how do you feel about this? Or like, just, maybe the kick could be different or this could be different, or like, I feel like the rhythm of this could be different. Even just that makes producing so much more fun.
Yeah.
True.
100%.
I made
Instead
so
of-
many rap
Otherwise,
songs.
it's so
Yeah,
with
yeah,
friends.
really, me too.
That's how you started,
too.
right? Oh my God, I remember those. This is so good.
Instead of just by like sitting like a gnome
And it's
behind
so
your
lonely,
laptop,
right?
like lonely.
It's
Yeah.
very lone. Yeah.
No, but at the other hand, I cannot really produce when someone's watching me.
Really?
Oh, it's hard. It is
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. Like whenever I'm in a studio session with like top liners in the back,
Yeah,
you know, start
the
working
pressure
on the
is
drop,
on.
and
Yeah.
then they start singing on it,
Yeah.
and they say like, "Don't pose," and you keep posing because you're working on your synth.
Yeah.
And they're
Exactly.
like,
Yeah, but okay, then you should stop like producing while you're songwriting. You should not be touching your laptop at all. Just get a keyboard and a guitar,
Oh, it's so
and
hard.
just do the top line. That's it, and then get the top line, and
Yeah.
then start producing.
Exactly. Yeah,
Just
but
totally see those two things
yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
It's totally
True.
out
It's-
of your comfort zone.
it
because You
is.
are used to like get into the
Yeah.
production like right away.
I'm used
Like
to
one
like,
kick
okay.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, and the same with you probably have. You're hyper focused. You're in your laptop and like for 6
Yeah.
hours straight.
Yeah.
But that's producing. That has nothing really to do with songwriting.
You're like looking for the right clap.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But you can do that
Songwriting
later.
there.
You can do that the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
True.
But I get that. It's hard.
Oh, I feel so bad for my parents.
Oh yes,
no.
for the neighbors.
The
Oh,
neighbors.
I think the worst part is like when you're like trying to make your own kick, and
Oh, yeah.
then you're just hearing a kick but super
No.
loud, and you just go like.
Yeah. Exactly.
When I still live with my parents, like I don't know how they did it.
No.
Like,
Crazy.
Because they love you.
I think
Crazy.
so.
Yeah,
I hope
they have
so.
to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They have to
The
because
sounds
that's
from
annoying.
my bedroom. Oh, yeah.
The sounds from
not
my
good.
bedroom.
What
Let's
sounds
not
are
get
you
into
talking
that.
Not
about?
those sounds.
Yeah.
No, sorry to my neighbors. Sorry to my parents. No, I feel like it also depends on like in what part of the process you are. Like if you're like really focusing on synths and like getting like this like the making the sounds,
Yeah.
then like it's nice to be alone.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're get to the part of like you're starting to do like the arrangement and like fine tuning everything, I think it's nice to like have someone there listening with you, kind of.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But then of course we all love to like nerd out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, let's get
100%.
into
I'm the only one that
Serious.
doesn't produce. Like, yeah, okay. I'm like
Well, you
laughing. I'm
produce
like,
it,
I don't even know
right?
what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean.
I don't
you-
produce. I don't
you
produce.
know
No, I don't.
No,
make-
but you know the process.
Yeah.
Mm,
Exactly.
not really. No.
Okay, well I tried. Let's get into even deeper things.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to say mental health, but we all know that our industry is a very stressful industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a shot. Is that a cue?
Let's take a shot.
How do you guys deal with that?
I think your posts on Instagram
Yeah.
were like pretty relevant to that.
Thank you.
Ach, the no ego one.
Yeah.
Love that
Yeah,
post.
even there was a previous one.
The
that
previous
was
one, yeah.
Uh,
It's about. I always think like I don't see it as a profession. I see it as a passion. But to be honest, I'm kind of blessed because I never really had to deal with real life. I was 15 when I started, and I never had like a real job. I never had to. But to be honest, for me, I feel like we are all super blessed to be in this industry. I'm very blessed to do what I love. And basically that's it. I don't see it as like a stressful thing because we are so blessed and so lucky that we do this. I think there's people that would kill for a chance like we have, especially if you look around the world, how the world is basically. As you grow older, you realize that the world is not as fair as it seems when you're young, and I feel like doing this, it's really hard to be feeling negative about something that is basically my passion. Of course, it's stressful, and of course, it brings a lot of pressure, and it's hard to deal with pressure sometimes. But I think it's really important to keep in mind that we are doing something that we like and we
Put
love.
it in perspective.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's good that you are able to do that because I think life gets so crazy sometimes that you're not able to put it in perspective. True. But if you are
I'm not
to-
loud enough.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're not able to do that constantly, then you get like all over the place with your head. So it's good that you are staying humble like that, I think.
You have to see real life.
Yeah.
To know
True.
what real life is.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah, but I feel it's like easy to lose track of what real life is because you're constantly in kind of like a train of
true.
craziness.
Yeah.
Like beautiful hotels and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
And it's
Like
like,
beautiful hotels and whatever.
So do you guys surround yourself with like people that have normal jobs, etc., or would you rather work with people that do the same kind of things as you are doing, have the same kind of life?
For me, it's like a mix of both.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy like the moments with like, I mean, I have friends that work in like construction or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And like it's I love the nights where it's just like random nights and like chill and
Yeah.
like we don't have to talk about music
No.
or
Exactly.
business or anything.
Prove anything. It's
No,
just
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think that really
Yeah.
helps for me.
I think it's very important to have that mix.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you stay, you still are able to talk with your troubles with like colleagues about what you deal with, because it's kind of weird to talk about that with people that do like a completely different, because you always sound spoiled. You always do. And the other way around, it's very nice to just talk about normal things and don't talk about the business, etc. all the time.
I mean, sometimes like those friends of mine, they make like the occasional note like, "Oh, boo-hoo."
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Which also brings things in perspective. You're like, you're right.
True.
Absolutely.
I think, but then mental health is also, if you have a good team around you, good management, good assistant, that keeps you in check all the time, and also gives you the room to step back for a bit.
Yeah.
To then,
Well, that's exactly that last one is very important.
yeah, when you just take it easy for a bit and just and not putting on pressure all the time, because we're putting pressure on ourselves. I'm not an artist, so I don't have a manager. But that's when I see when it goes wrong a lot of times, because the manager keeps on pushing, or the booking agency keeps want to push that tour in Asia in December because it's going to make a lot of money. But you know that the artist is struggling. And there's where it's
tricky. It's very tricky.
It is tricky.
Because there are a lot of people making money of living off of that as well. So there's some sort of how do you call it again? Some sort of I'm not sure what the word is right now, but you have to deal with that people as well, and make sure that's in the back of your mind as well when you're making those kind of decisions.
Yeah, but even also like as just for yourself, like and luckily I've never had a moment where I felt like when we got like options for shows or whatever, studio sessions, that I felt like, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this, luckily. But I would always think like all the shows you get and all the possibilities you get, you're always like excited, even though you might be like very exhausted or tired, you're still like, oh hell yes, let's do it.
So
Even
happy
though
to
you're
have
tired, you're still like,
show like
let's
crazy.
go.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
a big
thinking-
opportunity doesn't knock twice. That's that's how it works. So once something comes in, you're like, I need to do it. I need to.
But,
But sometimes you don't.
Pressure. Yeah,
that's
exactly,
it, and that's like.
Even for like
cycle.
almost any shows, like I'm always excited because I feel like there is someone in the world who wants to book me. I live in the south of France. There is someone like, for example, in Tokyo, who wants to bring me from the south of France to Tokyo. This is like
Crazy.
It's crazy, right? When you think about it, you go to the other side of the world to play, and there's people there.
They're getting paid for it.
You're getting paid to go
Right.
to the other side of the world. It's mental. And,
You would actually pay for it
to go.
there,
exactly.
play there, right?
Most of my
Especially
friends are like,
Tokyo.
yo,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
go to Japan. And then I'm like, yeah, this is my job. And they're like, what?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
But,
Yes, but sometimes like people were, when I was used to tour, like, oh my God, you're seeing the whole world. No, I'm
No.
not. I'm seeing the airport, I'm seeing the hotel,
Yeah.
and I see the venue, and that's it.
That's
I
it.
cannot tell you anything about the city I've been to.
No.
So that's also maybe when mental health is also very important, because it's not a holiday. We're not going on a vacation.
No, we're traveling.
Like if I see you sometimes on your stories, I'm pointing to just to Mylo, by the way. Like you're in Vegas the next day, then you're in India, then you're in Australia, then you're like, what?
So
How
much
can
travel.
you do 4 continents in 1 week? That's crazy.
I guess you just switch your mind off and just do it, you know. And it's like what you were saying. It's like we're so blessed to be able to do it that you don't think about the long journey or like the
when you travel like 48 hours to play 1 hour at the end.
Yeah.
And like
when you think about it, it's crazy.
It's crazy, right? You just play 1 hour and it can, like, if it's a festival, it can be also canceled because it's raining, for example. So
yeah, that must be crazy.
That must be crazy.
And also it's important to understand that life is not supposed to be easy, you know?
Yeah.
There's always going to be challenges whatever you do. So it's better to deal with it in a good way and always like put things in perspective and like enjoy a little bit. Feel
And
blessed.
just surround yourself with good people. Like for me, whenever I'm too busy, I have a great boss. My employer gives me the room to back off and just take some time off whenever I need.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's giving me all the freedom I want. And that's why I will never be in a burnout right now or overworked, because he's taking good care of me.
I think that's like the new way of working with companies, and I think it's such a good thing that it's happening, because especially in the music industry, like the A&Rs, etc., they are pushed to work so incredibly hard, and not only the A&Rs, also product managers and whoever. Like this, the pressure on those kind of people to perform is crazy as well.
It is crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
I think a lot of people of mine have changed, like, since the Avicii stuff. Like, everything has changed. Like, I see, I talk a lot about this with my manager, and he became like he was quite chill, but now he became even more chill about all this stuff. Like, he's not pushing me to release something. Like, we need something now. Like, he's just like, okay, have you got music? Then we can figure out. Like,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
like, if I want to take, like, for example, a month of free time and just like chill and back off, I can.
That's
like,
great.
I'm able to do it, and my manager will understand. He won't be mad at me or anything.
Yeah.
They will just understand, okay, I need just some time off. I need to chill.
Exactly.
I need to.
And that will probably never happen 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think that changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I think it became more normal to take some time off.
Yeah.
And it's not it's not embarrassing to post on your Instagram, I'm taking off for a few months, don't call me.
Yeah.
I need to relax and recharge.
Yeah.
Sometimes I was like, good for you.
Yeah.
Good.
Everybody's happy to see
10 years
if
ago, it's like,
somebody does that,
ooh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I can't do it for some reason. Like, I can't really take time off. Like, I always have something to do, and I'm always thinking.
course.
And, like, if I don't do something, I'm like, what do I do? Like, what's my purpose?
But
for
that's
me
the whole
it's-
thing. You have to go through that.
Yeah.
I think, because a lot of the people that are being super stressed, working a lot,
Yeah.
they go back home and have to like, oh, I have to do something, and then they go do something. But if you actually go through that for a couple of days, and you come to actual rest, and then there's the part that you become ill. That's what happened with a lot of people. They just become sick because their body is just relaxing and letting go of all the stress that they're having. So I think it's important for people to know as well, like, if you have that, if you want to take some time off, but you feel like you have to do something, go through that and actually make sure that you take some time to take off, you know?
But at the same time, it's like, I like to make music, for example, and this is like probably the thing I like the most to do. So
it's also relaxing for you.
Yeah, if I take some time off, I'm not making music, so I'm not doing what I like the most, and at the same time it's like frustrating. So it's kind of a weird deal, you know. Like, I don't know what to do exactly with this, but sometimes I tend to take some vacation, but I still bring my MacBook.
Of course.
So
I mean, it's just a hobby as well.
Hey, but I do the same. Whenever I go on a holiday, I always have my laptop with me. I do 2 hours of work in the morning, and then I can relax. If I go to the beach without my morning emails, no way. No way. But that's something that works for me.
Yeah, that just gives you stress for the whole day if you don't do
absolutely.
it. Yeah. But that's in itself is also not good.
Well, for me, it works. I've done this for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
I've tried doing it not. I put my laptop away, my phone. Yeah. Dude, the worst day of my life. I was so stressed.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like restless. I feel like
restless,
same. That's
there's
it.
like something inside that you like. It needs to come out. Like you need
and
to
that's
like
fine.
do at least something, even if it's just like a small thing, but at least something.
Something. Yeah, like just do like a few things for that day, and then I can go to the beach and relax.
That it has come to that we just cannot relax fully and don't do anything.
Yeah, but we chose not to work in a supermarket.
Yeah,
we
that's
chose
true.
to work in the music industry, where I represent artists, and they are all calling me on Sundays, Monday nights, Tuesday midnights. That's what we choose to
No,
work
that's
in
true.
this industry.
That's true. Yeah, we made a choice with that.
And we made it,
True.
and we love it every single day.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. I feel like that's a beautiful ending.
I love it.
We
Taking
love
a
it.
shot.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh
now you
my
want
God.
one?
Not-
All of a sudden you want one. Oh.
This is like the when you
Told
change,
I
boom.
told you.
Yeah.
I mean, I
exactly.
could
Around
drink
2
one.
p.m. I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby.
Timed it
Timed it
perfectly.
perfectly.
Yeah, perfect.
I am
shit.
back, baby.
Well, what
Yeah.
do we say?
Well,
Closing one, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And don't drink and drive, guys.
Absolutely.
And go to
Agree.
school.
Go to school.
Yeah. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Finish school.
Make music.
Stream just Mylo and Julian Jordan
And get some sleep, because sleep is also
Get
very
some
important.
sleep. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Take your
We're
vitamins.
gonna get
Oh,
lots
Take
and
your
lots of
shots.
sleep this week.
That's changed my life. When I
Definitely.
started
3 hours
started sleeping
for the whole
8
week.
hours a
Oh,
night.
it's incredibly important. 100%.
I want to say thank you guys.
Thank
for
you
joining
for having
me.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
Cheers.
Cheerio.
Cheers.
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 Cheerio.
And to ADE.
On ADE. On
Cheers,
a good.
guys.
Yeah.
On a good week.
Oh, lovely.
2 p.m. shot.
2 p.m.
Whoa.
shots.